chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face, like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho? I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, a fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow him straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was gonna keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
Attention! If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there. You won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience. The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate deep into Erusian territory, we'll need to clear a path. You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant. HQ has found evidence that fuel is being moved intermittently inland from a refinery at the harbor in Artiglio. It's likely they're supplying fuel for the various drone bases. Those of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking their fuel. Enter via the estuary, take out their AA, destroy the fuel points on both sides of the river and their oil tankers. Remember, you're not bona fide military. You're expendable.
Please, stand by at the front.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. A coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs? I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, more warships. Plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
I've got more bad news. The megastorm Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses, then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this, it's too easy. Heads up!
Jackpot! The tanker's full of oil!
Breaking! Get the ships out of here before they're blown up!
Get back! Bandit in my sight! Enemy has a lock! Heads up! Bandit behind you! Bear 15! Enemy behind! I'm taking fire! Still flight capable! We'll lose more people if we try to help those trapped. Fight! Breaking away! Being shot at! What is this bullshit? Enemies locked on me! Someone help me out here!
Nessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
3 minutes remaining.
Look at that oil just burn up the sea!
Start destroying the facilities around the harbor one by one. Spare 15 locked on.
Trigger, they have a lock on you.
Spare 15 launching missile.
Missile fired! Evading! Enemy has a lock! They're targeting every last oil truck!
Jet and flares are running low.
Great shot. Keep it up.
2 minutes remaining.
I don't know what they were keeping in there, but it's all ashes now.
Spare 15 whacks the target.
Spare 15 locked on.
Enemy has a lock!
Protect the fuel storage. That's what the anti-air guns are for. Dust cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary. 1 minute remaining.
Another one dropped.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Take this.
Burn, bitches.
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you was dead. Enemy has a lock. This beast being stuck in the penal base. Trigger, you're just quietly plugging away.
30 seconds
You're the only
remaining.
sane one here.
Bandog was right. We're no proper military. Enough with the holier-than-thou act, Tap. in the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here even more than I do. It's all about where you're from.
Destroy the targets. You're being slow. We've run out of time. The mission is a failure. Spare Squadron, Anessa 2 has arrived. Sticking around will only ruin your planes.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs? I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. Gonna see a lot of oil tanks. The boats are warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Jackpot. The tanker's full of oil.
Missile in the air! Heads up! Get the ships out of here before they're blown up!
Box 2.
Spare 15, look.
Whoa. Too well and truly started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Alright, yeah!
I've got more bad news. The Megastorm Anessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses, then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy.
Look at that oil. Just burn up the thing.
Target down.
They're hard enough intercepted. Another one. Pop.
Box 2.
Take this.
Burn, bitches!
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you
Take eliminated.
This beat's being stuck in the panel, eh? Enemy got away. One bandage back.
I don't know what they were keeping in there, but it's all ashes now.
Box 2.
Anessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time. It's like watching the fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn.
3
Stuck
minutes.
on me. Bandit acquired. Firing. We'll lose more people if we try to help those trapped.
Target down.
Enemy missile detected. Evading.
Missile evaded.
Somebody hold! People are trapped inside! Enemies locked on me! Someone help me out here! Trigger, you're just quietly plugging away.
Spare 15, missile evaded.
One here.
2 minutes remaining.
Bandog was right. We're the proper military. Enough with the holier-than-thou act, tabloid. I belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here more than I do. It's all about where you're from.
Why are we getting hit after reinforcements came?
Target down.
They have me spiked. Missile in the air. Heads up.
Locked on target.
Can't put the fire out! Get back! The fuels are too strong!
In gun range.
Missile, stop that thing!
Confirmed kill on AA gun. Dust cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary. 1 minute remaining.
Yeah, that's the stuff, Trigger! Go away, Florida! They evaded.
being slow. 30 seconds remaining.
It's hard to not worry about that. Just call.
Locked on target.
There goes Spear 15.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs? I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Targeting site. I see a lot of oil tanks. The boats, all warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroyed everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation, but they don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Jackpot, the tanker's full of oil.
Missile launched.
Get the ships out of here before they're blown up!
Fox 2. That goes well as soon as started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah!
I've got more bad news. The megastorm in Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses, then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy.
Look at that oil just burn up the sea. Another one popped. Take this.
Burn, bitches!
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you was sane. This beast being stuck in the fatal bay. Friendly shot down. Enemy got away.
Missile coming! I can't evade it! Fox 2.
Okay.
3 minutes remaining. Nessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time. It's like watching a fireworks display.
Burn, busy burn. Trigger, just quietly plugging away. You're the only sane one here.
Missile launched.
Bandog was right. We're no proper military. Enough with the holier-than-thou act, tabloid. We belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here before the night. It's all about where you're from.
Stuck on that.
Tank eliminated.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Objective in storage. That's what the anti-air guns are for. Doing again.
Enemy has a lock on you. 2 minutes remaining. Locked.
You can't put the fire out. Get back. The bombs are too strong. Enemy sighted.
Missile incoming! Break! Break!
Target destroyed.
We don't have enough anti-air weapons. The enemy's got free reign. Enemy's locked on me. Someone help me out here.
Missile launched.
Uh-oh. Missile fired.
Dust cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary. 1 minute remaining. Fox 3, Fox 3.
Hey, Trigger. Why do you think this stupid war keeps dragging on?
Here he goes.
It's all because countries exist. Shouting that and throwing a rock is what got me in here.
Well, you have free meals and a warm bed. You should thank our good citizens. 30 seconds remaining.
Trigger eliminated target. Trigger, missile incoming.
Enemy got away.
Looking good.
I'll take jobs like this any day.
Megastorm in Nessa 2 is about to arrive.
Right, bring out the trucks. Make sure their routes are split. Take every drop of fuel you can carry.
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burned down everything that turns up.
Why are they popping on and off of radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
Trigger eliminated target. You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, you think that's for the best? Got one on radar. Moving. We don't run out of gas, right?
They've got trailers full of fuel.
Trucks don't run on jet fuel. I heard diesel engines can.
Quit yapping and hunt down your targets. Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Take that!
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger.
Spare 2, Count. Where the hell do you think you're going? You're approaching Erusian territory. Return.
Just following orders to find tankers. So how about you go chew on a bone? They pave desert highways nicely, you know? People drive fast to avoid bandits in the desert.
The truck just vanished into the dust.
Chase it down, dimwit. Vehicle down. The rising smoke marks their graves.
Nice sentiment, Bandog.
Spare Squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point.
They're coming from the north. Did they pick up Count's aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
They appear to be Erusian drones.
More UAVs? Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
Do your duty and take out the tankers. Tanker confirmed eliminated.
You can't run from us.
Keep going. Burn it all.
How can we be expected to deal with the surface and the air at the same time? Trigger, hurry up and take care of the enemy.
On your 6. Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmine with your bare hands.
I'm sticking around. You know why that political offender jackass is still alive, don't you?
Trigger,
Higher chance of living with him. Never turn your back on the enemy.
enemy sticking in my rear. Allied aircraft down by a UAV.
Pipe down and keep your Mind on the mission, full band.
We gotta get those UAVs.
Mission's become way too dangerous. Damn cow for dragging us into this shit.
Shut the hell up. This has nothing to do with me.
You guys are celebrating, but I don't hear anyone saying all targets have been taken down.
Trigger trashed the target.
Woo! Trigger again? It's burning. That was some primo jet fuel.
No, jet fuel doesn't ignite that easily. That was standard gasoline.
How about taking targets down instead of flapping your gums? Target confirmed near full band. Dig around.
Weapon system's acting up. I can't fight like this. I'm gonna break off. There he goes, running away. And he's who drew the drones here. Say what you want. Have fun with your new friends.
Huh? You can't stick around forever. Find those targets. Spare 15, target destroyed.
One more truck down. Drop them all.
5 minutes
I
remaining.
heard drones can be hacked, so why aren't we doing that?
Locked on target. Target is down. Well done.
Eliminated target.
Uncovered another one.
That's a lot of fuel up in smoke. But there could be more hiding somewhere.
Trigger, I need support, now.
Enough of this trigger bullshit. All aircraft, destroy the tankers.
Let's just leave him to it.
Spare 15, missile away.
This is Spare 11. UAV down. We got one. That cheers me up. Not that I give a rat's ass. You sound like you know something. I don't just give intel away for free.
Caution. Pull up.
Understood.
Caution.
HQ sent a message. That was the last one. All aircraft, return to base. Burning up all those tankers will starve their drones for a while.
I'm still alive.
Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. Worked like a charm.
If you think that's all you need to survive, you might as well get your last rites now.
Exactly, that was all dumb luck. Wait, you were in earshot, Count?
Must have been straining to hear from high altitude.
Seems you've learned nothing in the sky, Count.
Well, yeah, it's not like there's anything I can learn from Trigger.
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to say. Dismissed.